Hey everyone, it's Joy Packard. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Wednesday afternoon, and I'm just getting what's called my me time in. And I went to try to go to my son's football game today, ready to go, had my backpack, had my water, and I get up there and it's tomorrow. I was like, oh man, I'm just, was ready to go. I had everything ready, and then I thought to myself, I can get frustrated about that, or I can just say, I'm just going to go home and get my me time in, And so how many of you guys get your me time in? I almost have to schedule it in my planner, or else I'll just keep on going. I'll just keep on working, keep on doing things that have to get done. And it's endless, right? We all have things to do. We all have our to-do list. We all have errands to run. We have to pick up kids. We have to be at games. We have to cook dinner, do church stuff, and the list goes on and on and on and on, right? Endless tasks. And, I try and make a point every single day to take time out for myself. And we've talked about this before, and it's just so, so important. So important to... If you don't schedule it in, if you have to schedule in your me time, then do. If you've got a planner, then you put in there, like my time is usually like, I have to pick up my kids like at 4:30 or something. So usually it's between like 5 and 6, something like that, where I'm going to do what I want to do. And then, you have to have dinner and all that kind of stuff. So it's like, if it is really bright out here, here, it's a little bit better, not quite in the sun. So if you have to schedule it in, you do. And that's what I have to do sometimes too, because like I say, it's like I have to force myself to realize that I can keep on going full pace, all day long, working, sourcing, whatever it is I'm doing, and I'm going 100%, a million miles an hour. So it's so important to stop and to take time for yourself and to do what makes you feel good. Like, I have to relax. I have to bring my blood pressure down. I have to do what I love. And I talk about that a lot, doing what you love and doing it often. And I'm out here because this is what I love to do. And there's so much stuff that I need to do. I need to work on my podcast. I need to do my bills. I need to make dinner, which I already kind of have dinner, but I'm just saying, like, we always have a list, always. And no matter what, that list will always be there, and it's always going to be a long list. And, we can sit here and work ourselves to death, or, hi Aubrey, we can sit here and work ourselves to death, or we can force ourselves to take time out for ourselves. And I've learned that over this past year so much more than I ever had before, because I have to. You realize I'm almost 50. I'll be 49 this month, and in a year from now, I'll be 50. And I have told myself, I always want to live life, and it's like, there's so many things that I want to do. I want to learn how to play the violin. I want to write a book. I want to do, I want to travel. I want to just do all these amazing things. And that's fine. But going a million miles an hour is not a good thing. It's not a good thing for your blood pressure. It's not a good thing for your adrenals. You can get adrenal fatigue. So many things. So I know it sounds weird to force yourself to have a good time and to relax. But if that's what you have to do and to put it on your schedule, then do it. It's like, maybe you can make a list in your journal, and write down 3 or 4 things that you enjoy doing. Like for me, it's like sitting out in the sun, because I think I don't think I am. I'm deficient in vitamin D. So when I'm out here, it feels so awesome. So maybe mine might be sitting in the sun, getting a massage, sitting for 15 minutes on my PEMF mat, which I talked about that yesterday. And for those who don't know what that is, you could go Google that. And just relax and meditate. those are 3 things that I can think of. Maybe you can think of 3 things that you can do for yourself that you love doing, and write it down and say to yourself, no matter what, every single day I'm going to look at this list. And you can make your list more than 3. You can make a whole list in your gratitude journal or whatever journal that you're writing in, and write down some ideas on what you love to do. And whenever you feel stressed, or maybe you feel like, or maybe, whatever time it is of the day that you say, all right, it's my me time. You need to go look at your me list, and you need to pick one of those things and do it. Whether for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever it is that you can do. I try and allow myself 30 minutes to an hour every single day. And sometimes I do that all in one segment. And then sometimes I do that in little segments, like 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes here. Or maybe it's just like whatever time, that you want some alone time. Write in your journal time. Whatever it is that you like to do, we're all so different. We all have different things that make us happy. Maybe it's to pull out your guitar or pull out your piano or whatever it is that you want to do. So I encourage you, that's an awesome thing for my course, to make your me list, right? Make a list of things that you love to do. And so, that sun is really bright that way. Anyway, I just wanted to take the time to say hello to you on my me time, because this is actually what I love to do too, and that's one of the reasons I am starting my podcast. For those who have not heard or who have not been following along, I will be releasing my podcast in the next 4 to 6 weeks. I'm working hard on it, working hard on getting it all ready to upload to iTunes. And the name of the podcast is called Joy Reveals. So I want you to be looking for that. I'll be coming up with my icon very soon, and I will let you know whenever it is released, to where you can listen to the first episode and write a review, because the more reviews that you have, then, the higher up in rank that you go. So super, super excited about the podcast, because it's a way for me to share with you a lot of things that I have learned over the years. And I've been through a lot of experiences. I've, done a lot of research on my health, done a little research on business opportunities, done a lot of research on adrenal fatigue, thyroid, business opportunities, personal development, personal growth, travel hacks, biohacks. So all these awesome things that you will be able to hear on my podcast. Those of you also always ask me about Amazon, and we'll be sharing some Amazon tips and tricks, some Amazon ways to make money with Amazon. So the podcast is kind of like a mixture of different things. You know how there's some podcasts that are like, I'm only going to be talking about, personal development. I'm only going to be talking about exercise or whatever. Well, this will be a mixture of, I'm going to be talking about Amazon, health hacks, biohacks, business hacks, business opportunities, meditation, green juice. These are some of the topics that we're going to talk about, because there are things that have changed my life. And so basically, I'm just so excited to be able to share it with you, to be able to help you in some way. And we're also going to be bringing in experts, going to be interviewing them in different fields. So you're going to have the opportunity to hear from different people other than myself on this podcast. And that is going to be so awesome. So anyway, again, like I say, before I let you go, I'm just encouraging you to take out time for your me time and take time for yourself, because we have 24 hours in a day, right? We can take 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour a day for ourselves, right? We do so much. There's so many things that we do. And by taking time out for ourselves, we become better. We're happier. We have more energy. We're able to share more with other people. We have more patience with our kids, patience with our husband, patience with our business. It just makes us a happier person. So I hope that you pencil in, make your me list, so that whenever you are feeling stressed or feeling like, you're just spinning your wheels all the time, you can take a look at your me list and then choose one of those and be able to do one of them. All right. So super excited about my podcast. I'm still working on my course. Seems like the podcast has overtaken that a little bit, but it's all going to kind of go hand in hand. together or whatever. So anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today is one of my grandkids' birthdays. Shout out to Zane Williamson. I'm going to give him a call here in a little bit. He is 9 years old. I can't believe how old my grandkids are getting. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. It is pretty hot in Houston, but this is the perfect time to be out here in the sun, especially when you hear these amazing waterfalls. There's something to be said about water, blue, sun, waterfalls. You know, it just brings down, helps you feel more peaceful and serene. So anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing evening. I am going to finish taking in the sun for another 30 minutes and then continue on with my day. So you take care, and I will talk to you guys soon.